Hello, welcome to Podsongs. This is a very special episode of the show. I'm here in the studio with the band. Let's introduce Maurizio Sarnicola.
Hi everyone.
And Massimino Voza.
Hi everyone.
And Luigi Falcione.
Hey guys.
So finally, you get to meet the men behind the music. I've interviewed many people, now I'm interviewing my band. So they're dying to work on a song here. We're in the studio, we come every Monday to work on the music. But I said this time we're going to do some commentaries on each of the albums. We're going to do a track by track, which is what many artists do. They do a commentary over the songs. Like, you know, when you play a DVD and the director's speaking or some of the actors. This is what we're going to do. We're going to talk through the songs and talk about the making of the songs. Also remind you about the inspiration for the song, the guest, and some of the lyrics and how things I don't even know about those songs, the production. So, are you ready, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
super ready.
We're starting with we're now in April. We started this project back in July. Do you remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to some songs, the original songs, the first songs.
Memories.
It's been a long time, Jack.
We're almost up to 100 songs now.
Yeah. So we're going to have a party.
Yeah, it's you probably don't even remember these songs, so it's going to be also interesting.
I can't remember all of them.
Yeah,
all of them.
All of them. I can't
Are you
remember.
sure?
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get on to the first song. Is we're going to try and speak over the songs, see how that goes. Maybe another episode we'll speak after the songs. So let's hear the first song.
Imagine a scene where a very young child watches his mother give birth to his brother.
Well, the very first pod song.
Seeing the blood.
This was written for a ayahuasca. He was not a shaman, but he was a guy who takes people to do ayahuasca in Peru.
Oh.
And so he told me this story about if a young child sees somebody being born, they'd be so traumatized because there's blood everywhere, the woman's screaming. But it's actually the most beautiful moment in that woman's life, and for the baby, it's the beginning of their life. So sometimes when all these struggles like COVID or something, or these problems in society, it's actually the birth of something new. It's the development of. So that was the lyrical idea.
Changing.
Zoom out on these changes. And I think we actually did 3 songs here. Do you remember?
Yeah, it's a 3-part song. Yeah. It's kind of a suite. Yeah.
We made our lives complicated at the start.
Yeah. One of the first.
Yeah,
was
we weren't quite sure how to do it, so we just.
Yeah. The first part is 70 classic ballad, and then goes into this part.
Here we go.
Which is more modern. This riff reminds me of quite something.
Yeah, you did all that guitar
or
work,
the Strokes. Yeah, the guitars here. Yeah, usually we are Massimino, plays drums,
and piano,
and bells,
and stuffs,
orchestra,
percussion,
everything.
Yeah.
He sings back in vocals. It's a jolly of the stuff.
You did backing vocals on this, yeah?
Yeah. I did that.
This is more of a Maurizio song, this part, isn't it? And then it switches into the more Massimino in the last part.
Yeah. I'm the rocky guy.
I think I remember on this song you did a remix, and then I said we need to go back to more the other one, and then we added it.
Yeah.
So it became this huge song. That's why it's so long. It's because you did this extra part.
Yeah, the first version was Massimino's one, which is the third part of the song.
Yeah, super mellow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. The Peter Gabriel version.
Yeah, you remember.
Okay, you remember.
Here it comes.
I remember.
This is it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the whole song was like this.
The entire song was like that.
Yeah.
This part.
This is the final part.
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel was Massimino's reference.
Yeah, we always have a reference track, what we're going to do when we work on a song. We always say we're going to be inspired, we're going to use these sort of instruments, have this sort of sound. It really gives us a focus. So.
Yeah, we've done a lot of genres. A lot of them very different. Yeah. So that's the main difficulty of this project, which is so 360 degrees. So we made music in every kind of way, and
you want to make it interesting.
It's very thrilling every time, because what are we gonna do now? Each time we're gonna do something new, something exciting for us to do. We never knew.
Never boring.
Never boring.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming the second track, Jack.
Okay. Act. This is about from Stephen C. Hayes, psychologist. His ACT, Acceptance, Commitment, Development Therapy. I love this sound at the start. Music box.
Most of us live in a state of constant confusion, as automatic thoughts cause circuitous delusions. We don't want these feelings, so choose distractions.
This is in my top 5, Jack. I must tell you that in my top 5 there are hundreds of songs.
It's the bass line is it's a real driving song.
It's a rocky song. I really like you. I imagine you singing in a band like the Strokes. Really.
I've got a music video idea for this one. I'm going to drive around Agropoli on the telephone, drinking a coffee, vaping. Doing all these, texting on the phone, just distracted while I'm driving.
Okay.
Because it's about controlling your mind, and
all right.
So we need a fun video for this one.
Okay.
All the lyrics are about the psychological techniques for controlling your mind. Let it go wherever you want. Write down the words you're thinking, and it's a really good therapy song. Introduction to ACT.
One of the funny things is that every time we begin producing the song, Jack tells us about the meaning of the song,
exactly.
So we have to understand first before. And I remember one time that we made Major so funny. I thought that was really sad. I don't remember.
I loved so much, because we made the entire song really unhappy song, and then Jack was like, "Oh, this song is about death."
Well, I wrote it in major, but I meant it to be minor.
Oh yeah, okay.
But it was my fault.
So we discovered that the song was really sad. It was really, really sad. And I loved so much, because I imagine this apocalyptic, happy, dramatic song.
We threw away all your work. That's terrible. I felt so bad.
This song was really fun to play.
Yeah, this would be a good one to play live. They're really rocking.
Really.
Yeah, because we in the rock tracks we imagined to be a real live band instead of a production team in the studio. So a real live band.
What's that on there? Is that an organ? Is it what?
Yeah, this is an organ. Organ.
That's the bass line that makes it though.
Bass really straight.
The drums circle too.
Transistor organ, I guess. I don't know.
Transistor organ.
No.
Maybe, Jack's voice is really interesting in these tracks, because when he sings loud, and he's really a rocker man.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I didn't knew that.
I'm trying to, you always told me to sing very softly on the other songs, but with this one it was really
it's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, Jack's vocals are really different from track to track because the production is always different. So it's been hard for him to sing songs in different genres, in different styles, isn't it, Jack?
It's a good school. I've learned a lot.
Yeah, we all have learned a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Massimino, what have you learned?
Well, since we had to produce so many songs. Oh, this is the next one.
Keep going.
Yeah. Well, it was a big deal, to learn to adapt your mind to the song that you had to do. So for me, it was a really great experience to change my mind from song to song. So yeah,
I mean, you never done. We 3 songs a day. We had to do 3 songs in a day. And in the beginning, that was like, how are we going to do that? But now it's like, you just do it easily now.
It's a big training.
Yeah,
it's a really big training. Yeah.
And this song is Bobbie and Bernie. Put it up a little bit. Let's see. So this took a lot of takes. This song, it was really it wasn't working. It's just it's a very simple song. It's not one of my best, but we did it. We wanted it with an Irish sound, and then it wasn't working. And then we finally added on the organ, and that just completed the track. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because not every time the easiest songs are more easy to use and to play. They're complex because in their simplicity you have to be really concentrated on a task.
Yeah,
and it needed a few takes to make it.
This melody is I love that when you do that with the organ.
We did a massive use of the organ at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good rhythm to it. All about the groove,
Yeah, the hard part of this kind of song is that you have to be like a river throughout all the songs. So it's always like almost same chords and same groove, but you don't have to tired out to
keep the feeling going.
Yeah.
Jack, next track is Brighter.
Oh yeah,
it's coming.
Told him of a childhood that no one would aspire to. He said, look at the strength it's given you.
This super disco, the guy loved this. Michael Lennox, he was so happy with this song. He shared it with got the most shares of this song with his, because when I asked all the guests to share the song, but a lot of them just posted it on social media, but he really emailed it out to all his followers, and I think it's still one of the most popular episodes just because he really pushed it. He really loved it,
Yeah.
Because all the lyrics are really about his teachings and his astrology, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
We had a great fun with this one because it's a kind of disco rhythm. Yeah, the boom, with the bass.
Yeah, true.
And I think this is. We did a few songs that I called early Brian Eno stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I don't know how many people knows that Brian Eno at the beginning of his career did not soundscapes, not soundtracks, but did glam music,
yeah.
rock music, for 2 albums.
Roxy
maybe.
Music, wasn't it?
Yeah. Rock's Music with David Byrne.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
David
Roxy
Byrne?
Music was, Brian, I forget.
Brian.
No,
Okay.
we should edit this to make us sound more knowledgeable about music.
But yeah, because I meant Brian, because there's a few tracks in which I used to mix Jack's voice, a vocal doubler, which his voice accepts a lot, and every time it reminds me of that. I go in the 70s with this, because it's a really good English accent. Why?
Yeah, vocal double.
Because
Why do
you're
I have to
English.
sing all these songs double now then? You're making me sing. Well, it's easier if you just put it through a processor.
Yeah. There was a guy from Abbey Road that in the late 60s invented a machine which was called ADT, Automatic Double Tracking Machine.
I love this guy.
Yeah, which was essentially the same Lennon's voice, because Lennon asked for that, because he was boring to re-sing it every time.
There you
He
go.
didn't want to re-sing. I don't want to re-sing.
Wow.
He meant something.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't want to double track his vocals. So this guy invented this machine that.
So much of our production we owe to Abbey
Awesome.
Road, and you're a huge Abbey Road fan. You've been there, haven't you, to Abbey Road?
Yeah, I've been that. Not working, but I've been.
And we
I
got a
guess-
lot of samples. You have all the original sounds from Abbey Road.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff from Abbey Road. I use most of the time on Jack's voice the J37, which is a tape machine popular in those times, which they are. Wow, this song is really great.
There's a wedge we drive into our minds to thrive. We wither in this world or we evolve. What is truth? What's belief? What is hiding?
Yeah, it's nice. You can listen to all these songs on Spotify. If you want to, hopefully we're inspiring you now to go and listen to the music. So we can't play every song. So
Yeah. It's called True Believer.
yeah.
Nice one.
Do you remember
Yeah.
how we developed this one? How we got to this sound? I mean,
We have a Rhodes Massimino.
Yeah, this is a Rhodes. Is this one the song that was major and then minor? No.
I don't
No?
think. So.
No?
I don't remember which one, but yeah, because we've done almost 100 songs in few
I remember
months.
this one had a troubled birth. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
there was some problem with it.
I remember that was
Okay.
problematic at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, because the certain song.
Because I always give the guys I give you a song with a badly played guitar, and which you always take away.
Yeah.
So now you have to decide what to replace with it, and there's a lot of searching. What instrument? What's the essence of this song? Obviously, with this one, it's the organ, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you added strings. There's a lot of strings in the background.
And this is really epic. Orchestral.
This is epic.
Mm.
Yeah. The orchestra. Rise.
Faith they'll kill to make a million, sell their bodies, sell their children. I'm a believer, a true believer.
It reminds me of Amelie.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you get
Yeah.
these. It's all MIDI. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I guess they're real samples, but
Yeah, of course it will be great to have an orchestra in your pocket.
Yeah.
But
Every time.
3 songs a day, it would not be possible to do.
yeah,
it
3 songs
all
a day.
real
Yeah.
instruments.
But it was hard. It's hard, but it's great because it's a kind of photography. So you have to capture an instant.
Mm.
So when you walk to a song in 2 hours, you have that feeling or that what happens in that 2 hours. That's it. Okay.
You can't change it
You
too
cannot
much.
change it. Yeah, you can change it if you want.
Yeah.
But most of the time you don't want to change
Yeah,
because you like it.
Yeah.
So that's great because it's a kind of a photography. Okay.
Yeah. It's like channeling, you know. You get in the moment when you're creative. I mean, a lot of the songs produced, the hits you hear on the radio, they were made in a day. They were made in half a day, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So it's it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the work is done like in a few hours, and then there's hours and hours of overdubs, you know. So
what's the name of the song? You tell Jack because there are two F for me.
Grief to Growth.
Wow.
You're left with grief, but it's not an emotion, it's a myriad of feelings that flow. Now whether you grieve for them or they grieve for you depends upon who's leaving who. But really you know there's nowhere they go, they're just here in a different way. So go from grief.
Yeah, that's a song about getting over grief. The guy's podcast was called Grief to Growth, so I knew I had to write something about grief to growth. So there's life after death and dealing that we don't really die. Just another episode.
This is a great melody. Jack is a great melody writer. Yeah, it's so Italian in this.
It's the olive oil. I think it's just
the olive oil.
It brings it out and everyone.
Olive oil power.
Great melody. And it was a great work by Massimino on the piano.
There's also some other. Is it a harp or?
It's a kind of a harp. Yeah. Yes. It's plucked.
A lot of the time you put on actually you have a harp on top of a piano, on top of a Hammond, on top of a harpsichord.
That double tracks the piano. When it's the part is considered as a theme, a main feature of the song.
I love this.
So we have
this part.
Yeah.
This little theme.
I imagine Massimino running through the hills when I hear this.
Yeah.
What sound is that? Is that one of the Abbey Road magic boxes?
Yeah.
Next time around.
It's going.
Great work, guys.
Coming next is Prison of
No, it's one of my favorites.
Materialism.
It's stitched into the sitcom, sewn into the news, twisted in the movies. It underwrites your views.
Yeah. It's like when I was traveling through Indonesia, I came across these people called the clay people, and they play clay pots, you know, and it sounds exactly like this, slapping with this.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's just the sound you found in the files, now, you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The
Indian
our
percussion.
reference was not a song. Was a kind of maybe Nick Cave.
Right,
Okay.
Nick Cave, yeah.
But the strange things that we decided not to put drums, but
Percussions. Yeah.
African
That's
percussions.
key. It makes such. I love. There's quite a few of the pod songs that have African
percussions.
drums.
Yeah.
It really adds so much.
Yeah, with electric guitars, feedbacks, these are harmonics, and a nice bass. Yeah.
Just such a groove track. Yeah.
Maurizio has a book where that there is this phrase where that you can put different.
Yeah, you open the book and you just read what is really
inspiration. Yeah.
And there is this
Yeah.
inspiration where it says that you can put different genres stuff like
mix
samba or
the genres, yeah.
African or
Yeah.
Indian stuff
yeah.
on poppy
Yeah.
On
things.
I love this
Yeah.
piano
Or-
solo here. This is one of the
Yeah.
only like rock.
Let's listen to it.
Oh yeah.
We got to do that in some other songs because that's so you don't have to do that many times.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It was smoky. Yeah, it was you in a live club.
Drinking,
Smoking your cigarette. Your cigar.
Yeah, cigar.
It's great because the message is materialism,
Yeah,
but it
exactly.
sounds like a smoky materialistic
Smoking the ice.
atmosphere. Yeah.
This is really picky blender stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more songs like this. I really love this production style.
This is a killer lick. Killer guitar lick.
It's the blend of Eminem, I call them, Maurizio and Massimino.
Coming next.
Blessed are they who work for peace. They sacrifice their bliss so that we can exist. Their unselfish actions never cease. Blessed are they who work for peace.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, just vocals.
Yeah.
Jack's and Massimino's vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 12 blessings, so it's 12 verses. But we work out how to make it interesting. First of all, we cut off the last 6 to make it shorter, but we do alternate, so solo, organ, solo, organ. Right, it really helps build the track.
Verse and then
Yeah. So it sounds like a chorus, but it's
Chorus.
just another verse.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just me and you singing, yeah?
Yeah, and claps.
Yeah.
Organ here.
Yeah, it's like when you play we imagine
In church.
Yeah, in a church.
church.
Yeah.
In a black
Gospel.
church.
Yeah, gospel.
I
Yeah.
want to re-record this song with the whole 12 verses, with a big choir and a
Okay,
full production.
I'm going to book the church.
Okay. It's still kind of a demo version for me. This is not really
Okay,
this is not finished,
okay.
but it's
We'll give it another try.
a taster of the 6 blessings. Yeah.
Okay.
Blessed are the thanksgivers, they turn great tides. Blessed are the healers in these days of pain. Lay their
It's
hand
just you in the
upon
ending.
brow of fevered brothers. The universal power flows through their veins. Blessed are the healers in these days of pain.
It's coming another Brian Eno track.
Oh yeah.
Start with your tongue loose inside your mouth. This
Oh,
will
nice.
relax your vagus nerve. Take the parasympathetic lane to Bliss Brain. Now imagine a void behind your eyes. Turn off your frontal lobe. Everything's changed, Bliss Brain. Regulate your breathing.
It's an also interesting structure one because there's no chorus.
No chorus.
The chorus is instrumental chorus, which we hadn't done before or haven't done. So it's interesting, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. I love that.
Yeah, it's a killer lick.
Who's this? Like Brian Eno? Or who is this?
Yeah, this is
Who are you
Brian
First
Eno
Brian.
playing here?
playing with Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand style, yeah.
Yeah.
You get some great guitar sounds out of stuff.
Breath through the heart, a sphere of energy.
Yeah, I love this
Start to take aim.
80s
Bliss
sound
Brain.
drums.
Next send a beam
It-
of energy.
There's a kind of a gate on the snare, which is a very popular effect in the 80s. Phil Collins was responsible for this.
Yeah.
He began to put a gate verb on the snare, so you hear that opens and
And
closes.
closes.
Suddenly it closes, so you have this kind of coda after the snare
That's
hit.
yeah. Wow.
It's very short. And in the last years, it's
Coming back in.
It's coming back, yeah.
Yes,
It's
coming back.
it's like fashion. It's like moda, you know.
Yeah.
So
Beck uses a lot
yeah,
more
Beck.
of it.
Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a song about meditation, so it's funny. Yeah, Bliss Brain.
Remember, tongue loose inside the mouth.
Ending.
Avoid behind your eyes. Breathe your way to Bliss Brain.
I really love this one.
Throw your television out of the window. Replace it with flowers or something that grows.
Same Mino
Yeah, it's super
atmosphere.
happy. It makes you
super
happy.
Yeah, super happy, super.
I can hear you kept my acoustic guitar in there, but I think it's out. I'm in a few places, I think.
Maybe.
I was
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, my son loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this like Baby Shark?
yeah. It's great when you come up with a theme like that, you know, the theme. Yeah, that's worth gold, you know.
Yeah.
They raise an ordinary track to another level, you know.
Yeah, this song, it's really like how to live better. So you know, it's really happy and
Yeah.
I love this.
I guess we played this with an Korg synthesizer, with an
Oh, yeah.
MS-20,
True.
which is a modular synthesizer, and of course it's a real instrument, so you have to carefully choose the sounds.
Yeah.
So because you don't have the opportunity to change it afterwards. And we made the bass line maybe, and
the beat.
and the lead.
Yeah. And the lead. Yeah. And the beat for sure.
And the beat, something of this kind of
Tricks, happy habits.
this
Little analog sounds.
yes.
No, but, you made that in like 2 or 3 hours. I can't believe it, you know.
Before you check your phone.
This is
Fun
definitely
days out with happy
MS-20
friends and
There's an
then
effect on the vocals
quiet
as well. Yeah, they also
ones
sound more.
alone.
The vocals sound.
the brain effect. the vocal doubler is always that kind of effect in this kind of production. Yeah.
Reprogram your day. Happy
And as usual, at the ending, when in the last chorus we play back the theme with the chorus.
Over the lyrics. Yeah, that's right.
your good mood stick.
Okay. So the last song from this album is
Oh, that went quickly.
Build your body and hone yourself an incredible physique. Perform fantastic physical.
Yeah, well, that's just me. So I take full credit for this song. You guys didn't do anything. So
I love this one.
there is more. You added more on the end, isn't there? Oh, you did play on the end. Yeah. Sorry.
I can't.
Yeah, we added.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I love
I thought
this.
it was just me, no, but the area is actually you guys at the end. Yeah.
It's basically Jack
Basically.
playing. Yeah.
The
Guitar
only time you
voice.
kept my acoustic guitar in for the whole.
I guess it's a classic.
Envy of all.
Yeah. It's a
Because-
classic. Nylon
nylon
strings.
strings,
Yeah.
That's you did a great. The effect. Is it through the desk? Because this is organic production.
Yeah.
To the tubes give that warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Because normally you do everything digital, because it's much faster. But this one you did through the desk.
It depends because when we have to mix and produce a lot of songs we don't have much time. I go digital. Otherwise, I can go full analog or mix them. Maybe if I want to underline maybe a vocal or a lead instrument, I will will do that in an analog way, and the rest digital. So mix the processes.
Yeah, you have a Trident 24 desk from. Where did you buy this one from?
In a studio in England, from a studio in England, and it was it's a desk from early 80s, 81 or 82. Yeah, it has always been installed in an English studio, and they went to digital. And I'm very happy to have that.
There's Massimino singing on this one too.
Yeah,
you did a lot. Sorry, I should give you more credit there. You did
the high parts.
The orchestral part in the background,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made the.
What good is such
Harmonic.
a powerful force if you can't steal your mind, hold it on a course?
It seems like there's a double tracking on the vocals, but in this case it isn't, because it's in the chorus it's the same signal, vocal signal that comes from the guitar microphone.
Listen, I'm taking John Lennon's stance now in future. You know how long it takes me to sing all the songs now? I'll double track them and
double track
now and to match them up correctly.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that anymore. You
yeah.
just use the filter or something.
Filters.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. You got a kind of Indian stuff.
Put the country to the sword.
It's about meditation.
Yeah, this is a full
But
meditation.
can you breathe? Only breathe. Yes, can you breathe? And only breathe.
I really like the concept of breathing, just breathing. Yeah. Because we never pay attention to our breathing, because it's normal for us to breathe, and when we think that we are really doing this, it's marvelous.
So many different subjects we cover in the podcasts, and I'm dividing them into different categories now. So we have breathing in quite a few songs actually now.
Yeah.
It's funny how those subjects repeat, and meditation,
Yeah.
and spirituality. So.
Are you the master of your mind?
Tampura fading out.
Yeah.
Tampura is an Indian instrument that is the basis for all the Indian music.
Yeah.
Usually it's confused with the sitar,
sitar.
but sitar is the melodic instrument that plays on this kind of bed of kind of of basis, which is tampura.
Oh. Well, that was the first album, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Looking back, how do you judge yourselves out of 10?
Great. A lot of emotions.
A lot of memories.
Feelings.
Yeah. I mean, if we did it again, we'd do it differently. But
every time. Every time.
But for the first one, I think that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We learned a lot, and also listening to it now, I think I made notes of things we want to, do now and repeat, because
there's
some good pick up some tips from ourselves.
Yeah, sure. We are having tips for us
studying.
Studying. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was
Thank
great.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Go back, everyone, and listen to it without being interrupted on Spotify or on podsongs.com. You can download it for $1. The album just for $10 or €10. Because if you listen on Spotify, I think it's 1,000 streams will buy us a cup of coffee that we'd have to share, which is not very much. So please buy or support us on Patreon or on the website Podsongs. You can make a donation, and as always, rate and review on your podcast app. Share it with all your friends. Share it with people you don't like. Share it with everyone, and help us grow Podsongs. Okay, thanks everyone. Take care.
Thanks, folks.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.